Wait, was I slapping? Oh. You can cough. Right click. Oh fuck! The cough has a cooldown.
3, 2, 1, cough. There we go. Now I can
Oh,
sync the video and the audio. So, hi.
Howdy.
I'm Mr. Sunabouzu, and you are?
I'm Fooey.
I was the artist for Elevator Source. What did you do?
And, I made I made the program. Helped.
You
make the
made
program.
like a tenth of the game or something.
I helped.
You know you did help. You were a great cheerleader. Trust me.
You shut up, all right? I will be pointing out with great detail what I made here.
So we're playing on Gary's mod version like 15 or something, right?
Gary's mod.
We made this game
Steam
on.
version.
We made this in 2011. What version did we make this for? It was like before 13 or something, right?
I stopped counting. It's Gary's mod Steam.
I think it was just before like this big list of changes that we made this game, so we were freaking out like, oh my god, this is gonna be playable for like a week and then it's gonna break.
The community like laid back version was Gmod 12, and then like
yeah we made it
but
for
no one
12.
really cares about that.
We made it for 12, which was still like the Steam version, and then it got updated to 13, and that like kind of broke some shit, but not too much. It broke apartment real bad. There's some bugs like every time you look at your watch, it does a few punch things. We do some really hacky
Is that
shit.
Comic Sans?
I don't
Love Cat.
I don't think I put that in Comic Sans. No, that's Comic Sans. I use Comic Sans there.
Oh, it's not even centered. That's the worst part.
I don't remember why we put a cat. I think it's just like I need something else
Love
here.
Cat. I mean,
We needed 3 posters.
we had loads of great posters.
No,
but
we did.
you
All of them
chose
were tower.
this.
I just did that one because I didn't like any of the tower ones, and I just thought it would be really funny to just like.
Where is this man's
that.
family? Would have been great right
That
here.
wasn't until like a year after this.
I know, but it was still.
This used to have Renamon where I am, right there. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
We had Clopsy Photoshop out Renamon and put me there because we were so fucking embarrassed that we put Renamon.
But the cardboard's still there. Obama.
Yeah, you can't actually
Always
read this, but this is a. Oh shit.
Hey, well, you can totally see it.
Hold on. Status. Kick ID 5.
Did someone join?
Password. Honk, honk, honk. There we go.
This is off to a great
SV
start
pass.
to the dev commentary.
It's SV password. Honk, 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 honk. There we go. Yeah, this is an advertisement for Gm Apartment, which is a super broken game you can't play anymore because it was made in Gmod 11 or something.
I thought you fixed it.
We fixed it, and then Gary broke it again, and it was so broken that we just didn't bother afterwards. Like, one of the puzzles just does not work anymore.
Well, I kind of want to fix that now.
I don't remember where we got the inspiration for this starting areas, because it's kind of a bad idea, actually, because the lighting looks really harsh, so it's kind of like foreboding that you're about to get on this fucking
you had to do
elevator.
like specific compile parameters to get this.
This was very
shadow
hard to actually do. Like, we had to make it so it shadows on polygons, and this fucking blinds model is I think like 1024 by 1024, which is stupid because it should just be like a flat color. But I wanted to make ambient occlusion so fucking bad on it.
It's great. I'm really glad that you were the lead artist on. You stop that!
No. What are you gonna do about slap me?
No!
Let's get in the elevator.
I'm confident.
Get in here.
Let's do this.
For this countdown, we just changed the skin of the pillars because we couldn't just fucking load a number on the on the control panel. You want to talk about the soundtrack?
We spent a lot of time gathering up the most realistic sound, and just it was very in-depth.
So there's like just 3 days straight where we just sat around like finding songs that we thought were really funny and we really liked, and just making them go through a really shitty elevator sounding filter. And that was probably the funnest part of it all.
And then, okay, yeah, that's what started it all. We didn't even have like an elevator bass at that point. We were just like, hey, here's a bunch of elevator songs.
That was the first thing we did.
And the thing about that was half of them weren't even elevator songs. They were just like songs that we liked.
Yeah, I really still like the soundtrack, but nothing we did made any sense at all.
Oh, this is the 15-second one. Oh no.
It's probably good. Yeah, so we got contacted by wow, I like this one actually. Originally this song over this was the coffee song from Phoenix Wright, but I don't think Mac knew that was from Phoenix Wright. So we changed it to some weird other jazz tune. I don't know where this is from. But it stole it.
Freesound.org?
Probably freesound.org, where most of our sounds are from.
Ooh.
That is actually just my player model.
Yeah. Notice that when we get close to each other, they fade out. We actually had to do this last minute because everyone would cram up.
we have like a
everyone just blind themselves.
we did a 64-player test of this. Everybody just like huddled around the fucking like the entrance at the elevator, and no one could see what the hell was going on. So that was our solution. It
was scary because like half the time you would just see like inside people's mouths, and it was just the worst thing.
Yeah. Also, there's a when you get close to usable objects, it plays like it puts that blue dot over something. I don't think there's anything around here. Though.
Yeah, that's end game.
That's from Apartment, actually. We just lifted that from that.
I mean, it's a nice effect. I think it's in Gmod Tower right now, actually.
Is it? I think Unreal Omega coded that like in 2009 or something.
Wow, it's making its way.
Pretty old. Did you know that a lot of people, like, players get really freaked out by the whole turning invisible when you're inside someone thing? I've watched a lot of Let's Plays, and they all just go like, oh my god, I see your eyes and mouth! Like, it's the scariest thing ever. It's really weird.
Well, actually, that was an issue for a while, but I'm not actually seeing that.
Yeah, I think Gary fixed that.
Oh, it kind of happens.
This far!
Oh, shit.
So there's a period of my life where I really like Sonic CD. And at that time, we needed another floor. And I could not think of a good one. So I just grabbed Sonic CD music. I got a bunch of pictures of cats. And I cut the cats' heads out and puts heart everywhere. And that was a floor.
That was that. You saw the particles, right?
Yeah, the heart particles. They're still in there.
Okay. Because it's the fun times in Gary's mod. Though I actually didn't see particles right there because sometimes they don't load.
We had to do some weird black magic where we had to load the particles manifest inside of the BSP, I think. Like, otherwise,
I think it's better now, but obviously it's not perfect because I didn't see them. But I'm glad you did because you're recording.
Yeah, you didn't see the particles.
Yeah, you just don't exist sometimes.
That's really bad.
Not our fault. I swear.
What version do you have? Do you have the dev version or the workshop?
Just workshop, I think.
Well, that should work out because I'm using the workshop.
Yeah.
Well, don't give me that tone, Jesus. Oh, I like this.
Oh, we don't have a dude! We don't have a dude!
So this floor is fun because sometimes a hand will come out. And if there's an NPC in the elevator, it will snatch them. And we play this scream noise. And if it's a male NPC, it'll just grab them and it'll play the scream noise. But we check if it's a female NPC, and if
we just pitch it up. We pitch it up. It's the only difference.
It's just the same guy screaming.
We don't play a female scream. We just pitch up the male scream.
We couldn't find a female scream. And God forbid we just like...
I'm pretty sure there's one in Half-Life 2, but we didn't use it for some reason.
No, because we're better than that.
We are better than that. We are above using Half-Life 2 screams.
It was so stupid.
It was great. That was probably one of my favorite ones, though, because it would actually grab it, and you would see them take it away.
I'll play the scream sound effect here. That was a good sound effect.
That was good. I'm kind of debating just cutting over that scene with an NPC over it, because I mean it's the full effect.
Actually, yeah, let's do that instead. We'll show you that now.
Yeah.
Magic of editing, folks.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, fantastic.
So, in case you haven't noticed by now, the floors are completely randomized in that the order you have them is it changes per playthrough.
Yeah, we totally that was like randomized floors, but it actually just meant like there were 16 floors that you go through randomly. Oh, I like this.
That was more than 16. Oh.
So that's actually when he's falling, it's just the static model that's spinning. When he goes into the ground, we just delete that model, spawn another model. And then when he pops out, we just make a dust cloud, delete the model of him on the floor, and then just spawn an NPC.
There was a bug one time where he didn't. Spinning model wouldn't remove.
Yeah, no. Sam got outside the elevator, it's like fucking around, and then the funk train track hit him. So there's just this dude drilling into his skull, and it wouldn't progress until he moved out of the way. Then it just jammed into the floor, and he was so confused.
Oh my god.
We have absolutely no control over how to do animations on NPCs, so that workaround was we just decompiled the citizen models, and I animated that, and then we had to replace them
Oh,
like,
okay. I'm gonna mention
dynamics.
something about the animations later, but yeah, that was something.
There's also this really strange bug where sometimes the NPCs will just look at the ceiling. I think the origin's up there. We could not.
It's something to do with their view, not the views, but just setting the eye pose.
Yeah, like we couldn't get to do it like your eyes are doing that too. Ooh. We couldn't get to do it reliably. Oh, this is Max Fuller. He really liked Get Smart when we made this for some reason.
I think it just came out. In the movies.
Like the movie just happened.
Or it was about the time. It was big.
It's still like kind of just generic enough that it's funny. I would prefer different music, but we still a lot of content. Or a lot of music, specifically.
I mean, a lot of it was for the references. Like, I mean, this is obviously a Get Smart floor.
I don't like how many references we have in this, actually. Like, we tried to... there were going to be way more references until we started putting, like, a limit on that.
Yeah. Yeah, after a while, we just kind of like, okay, we have to do actually original ideas.
Yeah, like, we realized what we were doing halfway through, and then we kind of stopped. We couldn't, like, redo the floors, because we didn't want to, because we're fucking lazy.
They were there.
Yeah, they're already there. They're fine. Why would we redo them? It's stupid. We're professional game developers, by the way. We've gone on to do actual things. We've made actual video games.
Well, you have.
Yeah. I wanted to do the Stanley Parable.
I was moral support for Stanley Parable.
No, you wanted to do the Wheel of Steam games, which is the greatest thing.
That is actually single-handedly the best thing.
We should come back to that someday.
Okay, the reason I stopped was...
We should do it in the Unreal Engine for it.
Oh my god, I should do it in the Unreal Engine.
I don't think we can, like, check Steam libraries, though, in UE4.
Yes, we can.
Really?
Yes, we can. Steam API.
You want to do Steam Wheel? Oh, the sauce is Max Fuller.
Oh, this is a good one.
So all these models are borrowed from a guy named Jim Onions. You remember Jim?
Yeah, he works for us now.
Oh, still?
Yeah.
Oh, this model is lifted wholesale from. There's like this Half-Life 2 Nazi. Shut up. There's like this Half-Life 2 Nazi.
No, look. Wow, pushes us back. Isn't that neat?
I think it was actually from Dino D-Day. Back when
I think it was.
Yeah, Dino D-Day used to be this this single player like campaign thing where you fought dinosaur Nazis and then it turned into.
It's on Steam, isn't it? I think it's a.
Nobody plays it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's dead, but I mean, it is on Steam.
Yeah,
like
you can buy
mod.
it. But there was like this really old version where it was like you fought not like Dino Hitler or something. It was like really bad because the Nazis were just Combine replaced with like a dinosaur skin or something.
Yeah, it was silly. It was absolutely silly.
I don't like the lighting in the elevator because we just have a like.
Yeah, there's this weird. When I was making the teaser, there's just like I walk in and my head's just a glowing orb.
Yeah, that's because there's just a point spotlight up here. So
yeah.
I didn't know about the linearity trick when I made this, so it just like is infinitely bright over here, but over here it's fine. So we try to stay at the edges of the elevator whenever we record content of it.
Yeah.
Let's Players don't know. Oh, this is my favorite.
Oh, yeah!
I love this one the most. This is my favorite. It's just so simple and beautiful.
Well, that's what I call a factory.
The happiest robot hell factory.
So, there's a recurring theme of Jean-Jacques Perry.
We really like Jean-Jacques Perry.
Yeah. Like, I think there's at least like 5 of my videos just have his songs in them because they're great. All
the Dead Rising 2 videos I've done have Jean-Jacques Perry in them.
Oh yeah,
and those are really famous. I think there's a correlation there. By famous, I mean there's like 20,000 views or something, which isn't much.
In case you don't know who he is, if you've seen Going to the Store,
if you haven't,
that is that artist.
If you haven't seen Going to the Store, please go watch Going to the Store and then watch Late to Meeting afterwards.
Yeah. So like that music is this artist, and it's single-handedly the best.
There's a video of him on YouTube, just like at a concert, and it's just him hitting buttons, and he has this fucking button on his mixer that just plays a cat sound, and he looks so fucking happy whenever he hits the cat sound button. I love it.
He would like imitate the cat, like he would do the hand.
Oh yeah. He would like do the pawing thing. He's like 8 years old or something.
I want him to be like he's old enough to be your grandpa, but like the cool grandpa.
Oh, this floor is really bad.
This is the first floor that we ever made. This is the very first one.
That's why it's really, really basic and stupid. I think I liked Philip Glass a lot. I was just trying to find an excuse to put him in the game.
I think you committed the map with this floor in it, and we were all really confused.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, that's the thing, we'll keep it. I mean, it's a floor, it's a start.
Yeah,
and then,
like, it was the starting floor, and then we just never took it out because, like, we wanted to have the number be bigger.
yeah.
I think it was actually kind of a joke, but we just didn't take it out.
Because it was a floor.
Yeah.
Reduce the floor count, that's ridiculous.
Why do we want to make the game less cool? We're still pretty bad at game development.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
Stop. Oh, that's it.
Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the slappers.
They're great.
I think Sam coded them, and they were just like he was making a GoldenEye weapon for the workshop or something, and we just decided to put them in the game because that would be one more thing you could do in the elevator is slap each other.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't. In elevators, you're in a close proximity to other people. You're gonna shove. There's gonna be some pushing and shoving. But in addition to that, there's also this watch.
Oh.
And this skeleton.
Horatio. Oh, yeah, we have just a giant list of names. I think it's like 32 names or
something. Oh, okay. So there's one time during development, we were getting the random name generation down.
Oh, yeah!
And there was one time where we forgot to make it so they only generate the name once. So every frame, it would generate a new name. And it was the most terrifying thing. So this skeleton would just have every single name imaginable.
Yeah, like every other frame would be like Horatio, then like Wolf God, then like some other bullshit.
Oh,
I think we put that back in as a feature during the Twilight Zone floor.
We did.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty cool bug.
That was a great bug, yeah. That was
freaked us the fuck out that when it happened.
I think Matt just died laughing while doing it.
He just couldn't stop laughing.
He just like, he stopped responding.
He started doing his confusing Mac giggle, where he just...
patented MacD guy giggle.
Like, impossible to stop him. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
This game was a lot of fun to make.
So, yeah, and they all... Ooh.
Oh, yeah, this floor. This is another floor.
Yourself, bucko.
So I was like, you know, it'd be cool if we had a Gmod Tower reference in here somewhere. And then I realized there's a lot of models in Gmod Tower. So I just decided to take a screenshot of the suite and then like make a note to the players saying, fuck you. That's kind of
like funny. I'm really... And with realistic aiming occlusion on the pins, too.
Yeah, no, this thing is like, the pins are like 1,000 polygons or something. And I actually modeled the tape and the like fucking note. Because I figured, well, if I'm going to shaft them, I'm going to shaft them with style.
Alright, at least for the coming floors, we got some players that can be yoinked.
Oh yeah, there's only like 2 more floors that can happen though, right?
I wish we had more, but I mean, also, just like that first thing that happened, it's random. So sometimes
yeah, I wish we made it so it would check how many players you have in the elevator, so you couldn't miss it
before like those floors happen.
Yeah,
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
It would have been smart. Oh well. Oh, that reminds me. So these arms are actually just Ellis's arms from Left 4 Dead 2. We just stole them. Straight up. I mean, he has a tattoo on his right arm that I just photoshopped out. The watch is unique, though. It says Stella!
Stella!
I don't know why it says Stella.
Why was it Stella? No, there was a reason behind Stella. This is a Sam question.
We needed, like, a really fancy-sounding name, and then we just decided Stella for some reason.
Oh, man, look at his pool tube.
This is the first...
Pool tube just parented to his root bone.
Oh, I have a story
We didn't even... Yeah, tell the story.
I have a story about the Fiesta Time floor. So you remember?
We're not at the Fiesta Time floor.
I'll tell you when we get there. Yeah, but this is just called floater.mdl. So when you saw it in the SVN, you're like, Sunabouzu, what did you make? I think you thought I modeled a turd or something.
I don't know. It was really confusing. A lot of things were confusing during this.
Yeah, the SVN repo is like 500 megs or something.
But related to the watch, one of the big selling points of Elevator was that it showed your actual time.
Yeah, we were actually recording this at 10:49 p.m. What time is it for you right now?
I'm on the same time as you. Actually, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 10:49 p.m.
Oh shit, you're still in the same time? I thought you moved away to another time zone.
I moved south 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm basically in the exact same spot I was before.
Why are you even bothering going to a dorm then? Why don't you just live at your house still?
It's 3 hours. I'm not going to take that long of a commute. What are you kidding?
Yeah, I am kidding. You look terrified. I love the eye bug.
Never change. Never change. Oh, you son of a...
There are some servers of this. They just turn off the cooldown, so it's just a bunch of people slapping.
Oh, I don't remember the
I think it's like elevator, elevator.
Oh,
Tell
ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, this is my favorite floor. Second favorite.
Mortifying.
I don't remember where we found the gift, but you had to go frame by frame on that. On like we
Oh
found
yeah,
the gift.
I had to
of
like
that.
alpha out each frame,
Yeah.
and then I think I just had that somewhere. And it's
And
like
then,
I need to
and
use
then you
this.
gave me all the frames. I compiled it into a animated VTF, and the first thing I did to test to make sure it worked was I just made a hollow box and made all of the walls that texture. That's like, yeah, whatever. And then I compiled it, so I was like, whatever, just make sure this works real quick.
That was the scariest
So
thing.
I spawn in just surrounded by a bunch of hunched over anime schoolgirls like leering at me. I'm like, oh god, what? Ah! It was legitimately terrifying.
Actually, at one point, I made a soundscape for that floor that would play like little Oni-chans around you, and it was too scary. It was too scary.
Why did we take? No, I think we took that for a different reason. Like soundscapes didn't work or something.
Yeah, I think it was actually a soundscape thing, but I like to say it was too scary.
I kind of wish we kept doing that because that's really funny. But yeah, that floor is inspired. It was totally by accident too.
Oh, he's looking pretty hot-headed today.
I really like this floor too.
Damn it,
it's just
Jacob.
really funny. It just opens up to a burning fucking building.
It's like nicely made too. I mean, it's got.
It could be better.
No, I mean, like you got the particle effects going on. I mean, and then this custom particle effect for his hair.
I was so fucking proud of that because that was like the first time I made a custom particle effect, and
it looks really nice, if I say so myself.
Well, I mean, like the particles are stolen from Valve, so of course it looks nice.
Still, look at that.
Fun fact: the skeleton. Yes, the skeleton model doesn't have feet in episode 2. So Sam
did you just hear that?
Yeah, they just say that sometimes.
Yeah, they just do that.
Did you not know that?
I forgot, to be honest. It's been 3 years, dude.
It has been 3 years. Jesus.
Wait, 2011, right?
Kind of 4 years, really, because I think we released it around this time.
Yeah. It was exactly on the New Year.
No, I remember this because we released on New Year's, and Digipen was like snowed over for
2011 New Year or like which is it, 3 or 4?
I can't remember. I think it might have been 2011 New Year.
You should have looked this up before we started the commentary.
I trust my own memory to remember like the game I made. Apparently that was a bad idea.
Oh, ooh.
I don't like this floor.
There was an argument over whether we should have the black and white.
Oh yeah,
big argument. Like it was pointlessly big argument.
Yeah, like
they were saying black and white. Why did you have those textures black and white in the first place? When you just do it in a filter.
No, the argument was like, I wanted it to be so like the elevator was still in color, but you looked into the room and it was all black and white, and that seemed like pretentiously like deep to me at the time. But then Mac like changed it so that black and white wouldn't invade the elevator, and that fucking made me so mad for some reason.
Livid. It was big argument. Big argument. All over color, like of one floor.
for fucking filter.
Like development stopped for a while.
for half an afternoon while we shouted down each other. If like for a bad floor that nobody liked.
I feel like this isn't how game development should happen, but
Probably
it's how
not.
we get things done.
We shouted at each other.
Shout until someone just
Like,
lets the other win.
Pretty much. That's how most of our decisions go. That was fun.
That was good times. Good times.
Oh yeah, it's a Sonic 2 Special Edition, courtesy of Doc Future.
Also featured in other miscellaneous.
We really like that song. Oh yeah, here's the.
Look at watch. Look at watch.
Oh yeah, the watch also starts spinning. Not many people know that.
Subtle effects. Subtle. There's a few other subtle effects from this.
This is a really complicated floor, wasn't it?
It was an absolute pain to make the nodes.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of track trains that these things run on.
Look at that. Some spooky shit.
This floor and the Oni-chan floor. Yeah. Oh, there's the cursor thing.
What was that?
I can't remember. We've been looking at the NPCs. We got Jacob, Horatio, Isaac, Jerry.
Jacob. It's almost the one that you don't think about, you know?
Isaac is a reference to Dead Space. Jerry is a reference to Seinfeld. Jacob is...
I feel like these aren't references as much as normal names.
Horatio is there because I was reading Shakespeare, I think, at the time.
We have a very long list of names.
No, I watched the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Hamlet ripoff, and Horatio's in that. It's just like, yeah, sure, I'm in again.
Horatio's in normal Hamlet too.
Yeah, but I was like watching that, so it was fresh.
Oh, okay.
We also have like Amy, and then Rose, and then like my name, your name, Mac's name, Sam's
name.
Yeah.
We have like dev names in there too.
We have
Joke names. We have eight. What was it?
we have one.
Oh, this
Yeah. So this is a reference to a Let's Play by Hello It's Dan. Lost Planet 2, I think.
This one, I went through each frame of the animation to alpha it out, and I touched up the edges too to give that pure pixel look, you know, the good stuff.
So here's the story I haven't told you. I made a mustache and sombrero once, and I was gonna surprise you guys by coding in so when we were on this floor, everybody gets mustaches and sombreros.
Oh,
I never
really?
told you that. Yeah, but so I tried coding it, and for some reason I could not get the mustache to not be on the player's crotch.
Oh my God! Why? Oh, that
So
would've been
I like
good.
wrestled with that for an afternoon, silently not
Why
telling you
didn't you
guys.
tell us we could have done it? We could have attached it to the. Oh God!
that was
damn
too
it, son.
proud.
We need to re-release this with mustaches galore.
The mustache is gone. Sombrero's gone. It's all
Oh,
gone,
you're
Fooey.
killing me. You're killing me. Why?
Yeah, like I was so angry that I couldn't do that. I just deleted it and I never told anybody.
Oh, that would have been so perfect.
It was pretty funny in retrospect because I just like they just wanted to be on the player's dick.
I had no idea until just now.
Yeah, no,
Ow.
exclusive. I was almost gonna go with me to the grave.
Information never before seen.
This elevator is based off of the one in Digipen, actually.
Really?
Well, I mean,
I didn't know where you got the references for this.
yeah. So I just rode the elevator at Digipen like 6 or 7 times to see how the door opened, and then I like got the basics down and like completely ignored everything I learned and made this piece of shit.
And then there's
Oh, this one.
yeah, it's this one. It's this one.
We had another mapper, I guess you'd call him.
I mean, not.
There are two really just kind of bad floors.
I mean, this is the better of the two.
Yeah, and it's just guy with the oh, his name is Jesus. Great.
Jesus.
I think it's kind of funny that a dude with a shotgun just walks in the elevator, but that's about it. Nah, I like this one.
Yeah, it lasts a bit long. There's nothing to look at.
Yeah. This one in the beach lasts way too long. Oh, we really like Bastion, so we decided to put that in the game because why wouldn't
I've
we
actually
not?
started listening to Bastion music again. It's good music,
consider
but you
playing it
can't
again.
over listen to it. You get sick of it.
We kind of over listened to it when we were making the
Yeah.
game.
So I haven't listened to it since around like this time. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's a
I am
good time.
sick of the song though. Still am.
Yeah, it's a little early.
If you make a video game, don't use music that you like. That's what we learned.
Yeah.
Because you won't like it.
Especially if you're making like a music game too, and you have a test song,
Yeah,
that kills anything. So
think,
use a song
like-
you already hate.
I think Mac just hates some songs now because he used them to test Opus, and he
Yeah.
liked them to begin with. But now he just cannot listen to them anymore.
Oh yeah.
This is the floor is the first floor where I figure out how to get custom animations, custom massive scare quotes there into the game.
And this is the second floor ever made.
Yeah.
And when we saw this, like he pushed it to the SVN and didn't tell us. We just saw that there's like a music file called fuck.mp3.
Oh yeah!
And then we were like, this is the best thing we had seen. This is how we
It
knew
was
this would be a
really
success.
funny at the time because the fucking girl just starts pirouetting. I still think that's a good gag.
Oh, it was so good. Those dance animations are single-handedly the best thing.
The worst. They're
Best.
so bad.
Was there one person just spinning on their head too?
Yeah.
Like, just
That was a cut animation. We just
static
had,
spin.
yeah, I tried to do a breakdance animation and then realized, wait, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I just did some really janky ass broken animations and tried to pass off as like, yeah, they're bad on purpose.
It's
Yep.
great. It was great.
I'm not a bad animator. I wasn't paid to work on animation on video games. Nope. Who said I was?
I'm guessing those dance animations weren't part of your portfolio.
If you go to riceoderberg.com, it's actually just those dance animations.
Oh, and here's the
Here's the other bad floor.
other one.
We had an idea after the game came out to have it so the robots would, like from the
Yeah,
hell.
some of the robots from the dancing robot one would come through.
like on a pipe, and it would like make the music go by an Doppler kind of effect.
Yeah,
sort
that
of
would be
thing.
great, but it
I
never
wish
happened.
we had that idea before we released the game, because that would have been funny.
I think it was mentioned, but no one was really on it, and
Yeah, like we were all really tired because we just worked for a solid week or two on this.
yeah,
game.
it was one of the last floors.
Yeah.
One of the last
We
ones
just
to
threw
make
it in
it.
there because we had. Oh, this is. Shit, what is this song? Everything good?
Jensen Sportag, everything
Right,
good.
yeah. I like the song a lot still.
It's in the teaser too.
Oh, yeah. We had this song playing on the website for a while before we released it.
Really?
This is, yeah, back before anyone cared about copyrights. people care a lot about copyrights.
It's a great song. Great song.
This
is like one of the most classical elevator musics that we have.
You know, Jensen Sportag is actually not a very good artist besides this song, in my opinion. Anyways, like the rest of his stuff is really like hardcore instead of chill.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's
that's disappointing. I hate
it. It is disappointing, right?
You hear a great song and you're like, oh man, I want more of this, and then it's completely different.
It's just a one-off thing they did.
That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. At least they have it. At least they have it though.
Yeah.
It makes our elevator that much better.
Oh, you have anything to say about this?
I still hate you. If you zoom into that guitar, you'll notice it has 4 strings. That's not a bass guitar. That's a guitar playing a song with 4 strings.
You know what's funny? Like, you spotted that.
Laziness.
You spotted that from like a room away. You're just like, hey, Sunabouzu, how many strings does an acoustic guitar have? And I just shrugged. And he like just went,
it's common knowledge, it has 6!
How the fuck is that common knowledge?
Okay, how did you get a reference for that guitar?
I did get a reference!
Shit, it looks like a freaking like light bulb thing. What's going on?
Fuck you, that guitar is bad.
Come here!
Hey, no!
This is why we have the slap in the elevator. Arguments like this. God, what fucking time is it? Oh my god, it's 11.
How do we get the third-person animations to work?
Ooh, that's a Sam question. He did that.
I think he just like moves the bones or something.
There was some bone magic.
It barely works. I know that because like sometimes it would just break and her arm would go behind her back.
Yeah, he did some. There's some wonky stuff. I mean, it's not super easy just to do that.
Yeah, a lot of this game.
This is one of my favorite floors.
I do like
this one. Is really great.
Yeah, Mac made this one. It's one of the better ones.
So it actually pushes you toward the door.
Yeah, he's really good at doing events and stuff.
Oh yeah, pushes you toward the door, and it does a low pass filter, so as if like there's less air.
Everything about that floor is really just kind of clever. I like that one a lot.
Pushes those are actual physics objects being moved around.
I think we tried to get so like one NPC would be blown up, but we didn't do it for some reason.
We didn't get it in time. I think because the ragdolls, we didn't want to have server-side ragdolls because that tends to kill things.
Really?
Yeah. Lately, more so, Gary's Mod's having
like one would break the game. That seems excessive.
Well, I don't know. I forgot the reason. I think it was just laziness.
I think I was going to like make an animation of them getting blown out, but then we couldn't figure out how to check what the player model was. Or
it wouldn't be very hard just to make a ragdoll. I don't know why we didn't do it. It was
just spawn a ragdoll.
Yeah, but that's definitely one of the most polished floors of elevator.
I remember he got the textures, but we didn't make them. I know that. That's the only problem. I don't know. It's the only problem I have with that floor. Otherwise, it's great.
Mac got the textures from somewhere.
Oh, this is GM apartment.
Yeah, apartment reference.
Because actually, reference in the fact that we just had the assets, so it was basically a free floor.
It's kind of like Half-Life 2 assets in the first place.
Well, I mean that. Yeah, no. This is all Half-Life 2 stuff, I think. Actually,
there's some stuff.
Like, there were more assets, but I had to replace them because we didn't want to actually have to add apartment content. It would just make it bigger. Yeah. Oh, this is, New Habes. Yeah. Okay.
New Habes or New Jabes?
Which one do you think?
I said New Habes, and I was like, this is Japanese. You don't pronounce it like Spanish.
If it was Japanese, it'd be like Nujabes or something.
Yeah, Nujabes. Actually, someone told me Nujabes. And... because I don't think there's no like silent HJ thing going on because that's Spanish.
Yeah, that's not Japanese.
It's
if you know, write a comment.
Yeah, please, because I'm having an argument with my brother.
We really like how have you pronounce that name? He's a good hip hop artist.
I'm 70% sure it's Nujabes. Mostly because someone told me that, and I was like, oh, okay, that sounds better than Spanish pronunciation.
From a Japanese R for some reason.
Yeah.
Your argument is convincing. I don't like this floor in retrospect, actually.
This is the... okay, when we were testing this floor...
oh, yeah.
Somehow, I forgot how you did it, but your animation is a physics object. If you stand in the way of this animation, you would die. It just plows right through you and murders you as if it was a physics object.
I don't actually know how he did that. Yeah, like
still confused. I didn't know that was possible until I died from it.
I don't think it is possible, actually. I don't seriously don't know how he did it.
I'm 100% sure it killed me, which is all the more scary because of just the context of that.
Yeah, but that was so. That floor was a lot different in my head than when it came out. In my head, it would be like this weird Killer 7 kind of like trip thing where a guy shoots himself in the head with his own finger. Shut the fuck up, Jacob. But like I couldn't do it, so I just did it like a weird Silent Hill ripoff bullshit kind of thing. It wasn't very good.
I think it worked pretty well.
Scared
people, especially when it cuts to the animation frames. People don't expect that because they see it like slinking out and then like cut kind of thing.
I could have done better.
I could have done better. We both could have done. But you know, it's like 4 years ago.
This is the Mr. Budokan rap for indie games. Oh, this floor.
Originally, it was an Inception reference. It actually had the.
We had the Inception horn play, and then we realized, wait, that's retarded. And
we it was a bit. It was a bit.
Yeah, I'm really glad we did that because it's a lot funnier this way. It's just another elevator.
I just realized I'm hearing wind sounds.
Yeah, that's Gary's Mod's broken ass soundscapes.
Yeah, it wasn't like this is not the original experience.
The soundscapes, for those not in the know, are the like ambient things that just play whenever you're like the small drones when you're playing episode 2 or something. It just like has those and random sounds. For some reason, Gary's Mod replaces all soundscapes with the Half-Life 2 coast.
Oh, you know what happened?
Wind.
Ever since we visited the beach, it's playing that soundscape.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the end floor should fix it.
I think it should, because you do... Yeah, you definitely have some custom sound... You piece of shit!
Wasn't me, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, the end floor definitely has custom soundscapes. I remember because it has a car that goes meow.
Oh, yeah.
Very specific car.
There's also that random event thing where sirens will like go by the building, and everybody thinks there's always police cars actually outside their house because it's so like,
outside their house when it's on the top of a building.
Oh, there's a story behind this. So once upon a time, I tried to make a horror mod where you're stuck in this snowy like city or something. It was kind of an Afraid of Monsters ripoff. So I just took everything that I had from there and put it in here.
And actually, it makes you more prone to coughing.
Yeah, I don't know why we did that. Just to...
I think it was because we were supposed to go for like a wintertime cough kind of thing.
Some people think it's just like Asher. Like, I think one person thought it was like the Blitz or something during World War II.
Ooh, that's a lot more dark than what I had in mind.
Same. Those players are pretty good.
It's definitely supposed to just be like a wintertime, you're cold, you're coughing kind of thing.
See, like, being cold doesn't mean coughing, though. I don't know why we thought
that. I don't know. Maybe it is a Blitz, and we didn't even think about it.
Players are smarter than us sometimes. Although a lot of like the Let's Plays I've seen in this game are pretty stupid. No offense to YouTube Let's Players, except
there was one Let's Play that replaced every single sound in music, and we were really confused. I think that was probably for copyright reasons, because we certainly didn't care about copyright.
We still don't give a fuck.
But it confused us, because we didn't really think about that. We just thought people would take it and roll with it. But, you know, I mean, I see why they did it. It was just
fair enough. You're trying to make money off of YouTube, so of course you wouldn't get people angry at you.
Right.
Oh, this floor is good.
Oh, I love this floor.
A lot of people just like, their reaction is just like, oh, this is fucking boring, and then this happens. And then they just start freaking out like, how do we get off? Let's get off. I want to get off the elevator. The first Let's Play that ever happened of this game was a bunch of Something Awful guys, and their reaction to this, like, elevator floor was pretty funny. Because this it just drops into another elevator.
Yeah, like it totally seamless. You look down and then you're in another elevator and you're good.
Oh fuck, the skulls follow you too. I didn't know it does that.
That's cool. That's nice. That's nice.
That would just be.
And they still teleport. That is integration.
Do you want to talk about how the elevator actually works physically?
All right. So basically, it just does a check to see if there's any objects inside it, and then gets its offset from the center, and then teleports that with the offset, and then you're good.
Yeah, so it just checks like from this specific tile right here, like I'm 50 pixels over here and 20 pixels over here. It just gets that position and then teleports you to the same position on another elevator.
Now you'll notice that between floor teleports, it's a bit jerky.
Yeah.
That's because Gary's Mod tries to predict. It tries to keep it as smooth as possible, so it's not used to when you set the position. It's not the prediction's not meant for that. So it's basically trying to predict that movement from different positions, and it's just dying.
I think we try to cover that up by saying like the elevator is just really shittily built and it's like just starting up. Oh, hey, we're done.
Look at this end floor.
So
and then they all march out.
Pixeltel Games,
Except Hayes.
like that. Gregori's AI just is really finicky, and I don't know how to actually manipulate it.
Alright, whatever, dude.
So Pixeltel Games has this weird obsession with like YouTube syncing.
Oh, I don't know if it works. This might be the one thing that's broken.
Yeah, I think this is actually broken. Let's check.
Oh? Video's not been selected.
How do you do this?
I think it's controller. Yeah, controller. Press,
Okay, let's do Gallo syncing.
Type something there. Hey, it works!
Does it?
Yeah, look at it go. We fixed it. Way to go, us.
Hey. Because I saw some Let's Players try to do it. I guess it just didn't have Osmonium or something.
Yeah, there was a while it was broken.
Oh.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah. Let's just turn that off. So, the first time we ever did the YouTube syncing thing was in 2008? It was for Tower.
It was for Tower.
A guy, a friend of ours named Azui Slate, wrote this. Did he write the DLL Osmonium, or did he just find it?
You know, I can't remember the
Well,
source.
anyways, there's this DLL called Osmonium, and basically it's just a YouTube, like, thing or something.
It allows us to basically create browser instances and manipulate the texture in Gmod.
So we just have a texture over here, then we put a browser on top of it, basically.
Nicely enough, that library is now just default in Gmod, so we don't need to ship a custom.
Yeah, I think that was actually our fault, because we did it in Tower, and we were the only project that had enough like cred to make players go like, okay,
definitely
yeah,
jump started it. It was definite jump start.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say we single-handed. I mean, that's just.
Well, yeah,
big
not
ego.
like by ourselves, but like there were other teetered things. But we were the ones who started that, because we like figured out, oh shit, we can make players watch YouTube videos together in a video game.
Yeah. So
We
this
definitely-
blender.
This fucking blender.
This blender is single-handed. Okay, at first it was the death blender because we couldn't get the animations to play right at all. It was the worst thing. No one wanted to touch it.
Let's show them what the blender does first. So we got like beer and I think an orange.
Beer, yeah, that was a nice combination, I think. You just slap it in there.
So this happens.
Just friggin' look at that jig. Just look at it go. and then out pops a drink.
Hey, give me that.
And shake it.
I think all the juices have an effect.
They do. And there's one.
There's one that just kills you, I think.
Yeah, there's one that just kills you. It's
beer
bleach.
and bleach.
No, bleach in a skull, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you get, but see, they're all of these ingredients are placed around randomly, so you have to like look through the cupboards and everything. All right, I got a banana.
I found a skull.
All right, get the skull.
You just put a
find the
skull in
bleach.
the blender. No, that'll kill you. You have to ride the elevator again.
No. We made it so that won't happen.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah.
if there's a skull and a beer?
Skull beer.
I don't remember all the combinations. Some guy wrote them all down. Nothing.
Nothing. And then you did write in it.
Oh, so there's a notebook. It's from Tower or Apartment, I think. We just repurposed it. It gives you some really shittily scratched out notes. There's also a joke like "Blend Mother gonna get you" or something. I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's a blender chasing a small child.
Is that Coriette references?
Yeah.
Right
So there's this game that we were gonna make for Flash or something like a long time ago.
Very long ago.
It was called Courier, and it was basically like you played a courier who crashes on a delivery outside Dracula's castle or something, and then you have to like go into worlds like Banjo-Kazooie style to like solve shit. It was kind of hectic to do.
Let me just drone over with my blender. Oh fuck! I could have sworn that was
Blender is so fucking loud.
You know what? Bleach. Where's the skull?
School. Oh, there's a thing. If you don't like an ingredient, you can just pick up the
I just grabbed the strawberry.
item and you just toss it in the trash, and they'll spawn a new one.
For real?
Did that feature break? Oh my god, it did. It used to be that if you just typed in, put in the trash, it would like delete it.
Oh, found the skull though. Wait, can I use? No, I can't use this skull.
You can't use that skull. That's not a special.
I wanted
skull.
that skull. That was poor forethought.
That's why the trash can is here. It would just delete the items.
I wanted to
broken, apparently.
make a smoothie with the blood of our brethren.
Our brother, who we have no idea what his name was.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad about that.
Hey, what's the timer on the NPCs dying? You remember? 10 minutes.
5 minutes? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
It's gotta be way more than 5 minutes. It's not enough.
But the reason for that, we actually, right?
Aha!
There it is. That was like 5 minutes.
So the problem for that is we couldn't figure out a solution if somebody rode the elevator again. What happens to the NPCs who get off of that elevator? So
Yeah.
we just murder the NPCs all at once.
Fixed.
I think I tried to make it so they would walk into like something over like a doorway over there, but like we couldn't.
Yeah, we
get
were
them
having
to,
issues getting the NPCs to walk
We
correctly.
couldn't make them stop doing the thing they were doing.
Sometimes also they simply just wouldn't leave the elevator.
That was fun.
The source pathfinding sometimes would just give up and just
Awful.
leave it there.
So the blender. Actually, if you can't get on the counter anymore, can you?
Ooh, that was a good one. Look at that.
What's this one do?
Now you can get on shift and
Oh, that one just makes your color saturated. I think all the drinks do something at least.
they do
So yeah,
something.
here
One of them speeds you up.
put 2 things in here and blend. I think the collision model's animated.
Is it? I don't think so.
I'm probably 90% sure it is.
Oh, actually, it won't be because the animation is client side.
Try it anyways. Damn it!
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just like 3 keyframes of the animator of the blender just like being in 3 different positions. I just randomly cycle between them.
And then to make it that much better, when it's doing the animation, the position of the things inside actually change. So it's,
They do?
it's good. Yeah. Subtle. Look at that. They actually
Oh my god, you're right! I'd never know
Yeah,
that.
subtle as hell. And actually, they change 1 frame behind just to give it the, the crazy, oh my god, what's going on kind of thing.
I've never noticed that.
Subtle.
What
Very
happens if you-
subtle.
What happens if you just do beer and beer? Is that just like a double beer?
Oh yeah, you do turbo beer.
I think it does the Jim Tower throw up thing.
Should.
It just has the antline blood particle fix.
Oh my god, that was actually one. I didn't think
Here,
it would be one.
You drink it.
I ain't feeling too good. Oh shit, I'm drunk. Yeah, so this just makes you drunk.
Funny.
I don't know if it'll actually
This is
vomit.
ripped directly from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. We just stole the skybox.
It's okay. So
Oh, there is an Easter egg that no one ever found out. So there's a skylight up there. I think if you were able to throw something up there somehow.
You would slap him.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, if you have the slap thing, like if you slap a player up
Yeah.
there, this happens. It just breaks the skylight. So like we went in a
We
situation.
spent hours trying to slap each other up, and
Yeah.
one time we were able to make it and crack the window, and it
Yeah,
was
I just put that up in
single-handedly
there.
the best thing.
I snuck that in there and then I slapped like I think Sam up there through the window and he started freaking out.
It was so great. And then, all right, so we have the blender. Blender was nice. Got the TV.
TV's cool.
TV's cool.
We were gonna have
we
like
got
a
we got
poker
this.
game in
We got Oleg.
Oleg is
Oleg
also
is cool.
Oleg is a reference to something. I forgot what.
but
These
he's cool.
billiard tables are actually stolen from Gary's.
No. We
Oleg.
got permission.
Yeah, we got permission. We took them
Because
lovingly.
we were going for like a cozy, or not cozy, but we were going for a
high class.
high class bar room. We got pool, slots. We got the poker dogs.
This billiards table almost drove Mac insane because he had to figure out how to fix it.
Oh yeah, it was broken. We had to fix it.
It was super broken, and then it broke again once Gary's mod updated, and we could not figure out how to fix it for him.
But it's very impressive.
It works surprisingly well still.
It's networked and everything.
Pretty
All
quick.
his own physics. All
Yeah,
his own
you have to
physics.
walk away.
It doesn't use source V physics.
Which is pretty impressive. I think Ball Race also does that.
Ballroots uses source V physics, but it does some wonk stuff.
There is also this thing, which is taken from Sassafras, isn't it? Or
No,
something
Sam
like
made it.
Yeah,
Sam made it for SAS, and
Yeah.
then repurposed it.
And
So
then I had to retexture the jackpot or the vending machine from SAS to this just generic tiger
the
thing.
texture was so ugly before, though.
It's still pretty
so-
ugly.
No, it was like it was just like flat colors, disgusting. No offense to Sam, it's pretty bad.
I'm sure he's watching this and crying right now.
Oh yeah, he's crying right now, tears.
From wherever the hell he is.
And it's a good thing that you have all this virtual money.
So yeah,
because-
there is no way to spend the money or gain
actually-
the money.
Actually, people got requests to make it easy to implement their own money system. So we actually have within the game code a way to easily implement your own money system into these jackpots.
Oh, really?
Because because after we released, people were like, I want to hook up my money system to the jackpot. So we actually were able to do that.
There's like a bunch of this shit in the new Tower Casino, right?
Oh, there's so many. Much of
He
that.
made like blackjack or something.
There's a few poker.
Yeah, so if you win,
blackjack.
you get Gary bucks, which is a non-currency. It doesn't do anything.
And then
This Oleg model. This is a model, by the way. It's not just a texture. I don't know why.
you can if you zoom in, you can see the
It's
polygons.
5,000 polygons. That's
The most pointless thing.
it's roughly 1 Alex.
Yeah, it's about an Alex. Yeah.
Let's see. There's this thing here. Mac drew this so people could like figure out how to play the things.
Did you draw the little E equals MC squared?
No, he did that. He really likes narwhals for some reason. I don't know why.
That's a narwhal.
I think it's supposed to be like it's some squid thing. I don't know why he drew that.
Huh. I need to talk to him about that.
Yeah, we should send that in here.
And the history, the beginning, a humble beginning.
We took the Skype chats and we like physically. I printed these out and then I taped them to a wall and then I took a picture of that. That's
Absolutely the best thing. So this is the beginnings of Elevator, just ramblings about, hey, what if we had an elevator?
It started as a joke,
You
by
just
the
sit
way.
there. Yeah, no, this whole thing started as a joke that got way too far.
Santasia still in this chat when we made this. Wow.
Oh wow, I forgot it was.
And the last message is, you guys think I'm joking, which is a pretty good ending to that.
I think that was ended up being in the teaser too.
Yeah, we use that a lot.
It's kind of like an inside joke now. You guys think I'm joking.
That kind of. That's elevator stores. I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
We did a few big updates afterwards.
What do we do?
Fixes, big time.
Yeah, we had to fix the game like 3 times or something.
Yeah, we had to fix it. Not our fault. Sometimes it was our fault, but
Oh, you can sit down in the chairs.
Oh yeah, you can sit down. Obviously, you can sit down.
Whoa, I'm floating or something. You see this?
You no clipped once, and that's a Gary's
Has that been happening this entire time?
Yeah, that's a Gary's mod issue.
Good job, Maximus, too.
Yeah. No, it's just some movement.
Oh, fun fact. The first thing we did once we got the TV working was we watched Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Remember that? That was fun.
Yep, that was great. And then there's a few of your books scattered around. You really like 1984.
I see. No, actually, I just had a copy of 1984 lying around and I took a picture of that.
Yeah, but that book is used like in all of your things.
Yeah, because it was in... I did that for
You
apartment
have
and then...
a single book model that you just
Yeah.
scatter, and it's 1984 always.
Well, I mean, like, why would I make another texture for that?
Maybe you read more than one book.
I don't know.
I know, who does that anymore?
Oh, another fun fact.
Oh,
The
oh,
first
oh,
thing... What?
Remember this?
Oh, the fucking strawberry. Right. We used to
We would
slam
make
dunk.
Swiss slam dunks on like everything.
We used to just like see how far we could get away with throwing things into the blender.
Alright, here we go, here we
Yeah.
go. Hey!
It only
This
works
has more
with
mass. This has more mass.
It only works with the strawberry because it's like
Yeah, the
5.
strawberry is like the best.
By the way, that's supposed to be a strawberry.
Oh yeah, you modeled the quote unquote fruit.
I had such a hard time figuring out how to make a strawberry. Because that shit's like, got seeds.
You know, it's
in it.
organic. It's scary, you know.
It's terrifying. I still am not sure I can actually make a strawberry. It's that hard. The first thing we ever watched when we got the sync YouTube thing, like even like when Tower happened, is we marathon Sonic X.
The beginnings of Sonic X.
And that's why we talk about Sonic X in the.
This is the humble beginning to cinema.
Oh yeah, we went from Tower to doing this and then this, and then we made cinema, and then that worked into Tower.
Yep. And then cinema, mostly, like, pretty much all the big back-end stuff of cinema was Sam.
Yeah, Sam did a lot of heavy lifting on that. That was basically his project.
Yeah, it's his project. He's hoping to release his cinema module. I think, did he already release it?
There's a cinema module?
Well, he's making a module that people can use if they ever want, like, a simplified way to make synchronized content viewing.
Huh.
Very nice. It's used all the time in Tower now.
I had an idea where, you remember PT? I had this idea where we would just make like a fully like featured like interactive house. And it'd be like a co-op horror thing, and there'd just be like an NPC ghost who would just like fuck with people for like 7 days and 7 nights.
Wait, when was this?
It was like an idea I had. And
During
then, like,
this?
Yeah, during this. Well, no, like after,
Okay.
like when PT came out. Remember, I thought I told you about. Like, we had an idea where, like, players would just like try and like stay in a house for as long as they can. And eventually, they could just have the option to fuck off at any time if they just like didn't want to be in the house anymore.
Right.
So it'd be like PT, except like you would just like sit down and watch YouTube videos, and sometimes you'd like look behind you when you're watching like YouTube, and
There's a ghost saying, "Hey, what's up?
Ghost
What
girl there or
videos you watching?"
But we wanted to, because PT's awesome, so we're trying to find excuses to do shit like that.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, that's
Yeah, elevator source. If we think of anything, we'll probably jump cut it right about now.